Good morning and happy Sunday, and welcome to episode 95, which is the Seascape bundle. I hope you're all getting ready or are ready for the holidays, because it's less than a week now. So happy that I'm not still scrambling to do Christmas cards, which is how I would normally be, and I'd be sending them and they'd turn up after Christmas. So I'm feeling really good at the moment. What do I need to tell you? If you place an order with me for $25, I will send you the pieces you need to make these cards until I run out of the rainbow glimmer paper. The rainbow glimmer paper is brilliant. I love it. You only get 2 sheets, but it's really fun. I'm going to show it you in a minute. The other thing I wanted to tell you was, for those of you that I had the addresses, I sent a Christmas card with a voucher in it, and it's free shipping from yesterday to the end of the year. So email me your order with payment, and I will place it for you, or you can place it, and then I will see that you've placed it, and I will refund you the shipping, whichever way you prefer. So as long as you have a way I can refund it, of course. I do PayPal, Venmo. There's one on the bank as well, which I can't remember. But yeah, so if you want to take part in my special, then it's that easy. So let me see, what else am I going to tell you? If you share this video, I will put you in my raffle next week, which means that it must be time to do this week's raffle for people that shared last week. Okay, so I'm going to put you down so you can see what I'm doing. And oh, there, I found my die. And let me first point you the other way because of my bright lights. Oops. Straighten that up a bit. Maybe a bit more this way. There we go. And we've got, this is so weird. I went out running this morning. Admittedly, it was a while ago, but it was cloudy, no sun. But now, when I'm in my craft room, I've got sun. I hope it doesn't make it harder for you to watch. But there's not much I can do about it, so we'll just have to live with it. So anyway, here is my free shipping thing that I was just talking about. And I had 5 people share last week, so in this order: Barbara, Kathleen, Linda, Kim, and Kathy. A lot of K's there. Interesting. 2. So that is Kathleen. So we'll mark her so I can remember, and I will move. I'm assuming you've got this already, but you know what, I'll just put it there in case you need the information. So what are we making today? Well, I promised I was going to show you this. Take it out of the plastic, it'll be less, it's just magical. So I think it's really cool. And if you want to know, the colours are Bermuda Bay, Blackberry Bliss, Granny Apple Green, Magenta Madness, and Mango Melody. Quite bright and cheerful. So let me show you the cards we're going to make. So as you can see, because the sun's shining on it, it's really glimmery, right? It's really fun. And then this was all die cutting, of course. And here's another die cut, which just is so pretty. And then I felt bad because I'd been all I'd used of the stamp set was the sentiment and some bubbles. So I decided I should do a bit more. And this is a very unusual card for me. It opens this way. So, which actually makes more sense, because if it's opening this way, it can easily slide open. But this way, it seems more robust. I might change over, might not, but I might do more in this style. So anyway, here is the sand and the plants that looks a bit like, no, it doesn't look like kelp at all, does it? It doesn't have the little bubbly bits, but anyway, some plant. And I couldn't resist adding some more of these little fish. I was going to add the ones in the stamp set, but I love these ones. So they're so cute, and you can cut out 2 at a time, one going in each direction. So these are the dies. I've actually used all the dies. Now that is unusual. So let's get going. Let's start with this one. And here's my package stuff. So let me pull these out. There we are. So obviously I have already die cut these, because you don't need to watch me die cutting. You all know how to die cut. Pretty sure about that. So what should we do first? Oh, I know. So I cut out the seahorse, obviously. I die cut it, but it's a little odd. It's very odd, actually. If you look closely, there are a couple of gaps, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm missing something and you guys all know and you can tell me, but what this means to me is it won't come out unless I cut it, which is kind of unusual, isn't it? So anyway, I'm going to just snip there, and then I'm going to snip there, and where's the other piece I have to snip? Yeah, down here, and this other place here. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do really, because you don't usually have to snip your die cuts. So I'm obviously missing the bigger picture, but this is how I'm doing it for now. So that needs a little tidy. Like so. So in case you were trying to get yours out, and that's how I did it. So let's get the glue out. This is definitely the glue to use. And let me get myself a little piece of scrap. And we'll get our, well, that bit can have a reasonable amount of glue on it. And the face, and here, but basically a few little dots. Around here. There we go. And pick him up by a nice non-sticky piece and get him put down. Ooh, what's happened there? Just a straggler. Okay. Then we want our, oh, I forgot I was going to curl his tail around the coral, but my brother objected anyway. He said, don't think it should be attached to the coral. So All right, we'll go with that. Look at this texture, by the way. You can see it's, well, you can see it quite well on the back too, but there is texture. I do love some bit of texture. Of course, now I did more glue. Oh, I did it there too. Oops. So let's just have that in here, and the seahorse is behind it. So I decided to have these go the other way than my original. In the original they went right to left, and I'm going left to right. No, why not? Swimming along with their seahorse friend, or something like that. I wonder if I should pop them up. I think I will, because why not? They just fit on a dimensional. And they've got texture too. You can see the scales, I think. So you want to carefully put the dimensional on. It fits. It doesn't hide the eye or anything like that. So let's just pop these on. Okay, that one's hiding the eye. Okay. It's so cute. So that's that all done. Now we just need to stamp our thank you. I decided I was going to need a bunch of thank yous, you know, seeing as it's Christmas. So we're making thank you cards today. Well, we would be if I could open my Magenta Madness. I don't use it very much apparently, so put it here. Now, if I recall correctly, I have to put this at quite... is that good enough? I think it is. Okay, put that over there. And I've got this little piece of the glimmer paper that I'm going to edge it with, but actually only at the edges. No, that doesn't make any sense at all, but you'll see what I mean in a second. So I got it the same width as this, but it's just sticking out at the ends. That's what I meant. And I'm going to pop that up as well. Got a spare piece. That one wants to come along too. I don't need it. In fact, there isn't room for it, so it can wait for the next card. Right, and so we're going to put this down here, like so. So here's our first card. Here was the original. I think I like them going the same way more than that one. Let me know what you think. Should the three little fish be swimming away from the seahorse or towards? Hard to say. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is this one. This is just a die cut. I've done the die cut. I haven't got all the pieces out, but I didn't want it all to be completely sanitized for you. So this is it sticking out. You've got this lovely texture here with the scales, and you've got a few things to poke out, like so. Yep, it's all good. And these can kind of float a bit free. I didn't bother to try and stick them down because I wanted the sense of movement as my little fishy is going along. So lots of little pieces. Let's just push that out to one side. Get rid of those. Right. So I need my thank you again. Just clean the magenta madness off it. Hopefully. Right. Come on. So clean it on my chamois. There we go. Now I can get Mango Melody out. And it really feels as if I have to put the right hand down a lot more than I would. There we go, that works. Oh, wait. I didn't do this last time. And I thought, oh, we should have bubbles, so I had to put a piece of card here, and much easier to do it before I put it on the card base, I think. So, oh yes, this is much easier. There we are, we've got the bubbles. Now all we have to do is add it to the card base. And this looks fairly boring at the moment, I'd say, but put it onto the card base and you get a really cool looking fish. I think it's fantastic. So may have to find more to do with this die cut. And the seahorse, I rather like that one. Oh well, and actually I really like all the dies in this set. They're brilliant. So might have a bit of extra glue there, a bit here. Right, so now I can't get my fingers off it. So we're going to apply this to the card base. And we got some kind of, since I didn't glue these down, you've got a kind of a sense of movement. Would have been good if I had poked out all the things. Let's just do that now. Apparently, I want to make this card hard for myself. I don't know why. Okay, and then there's one over here. Good grief. Oh, next time I make it, I'll see if I can actually manage to not make it hard for myself. Okay, there we go. So, that's that one done. Yeah, I poked them out there. Oh well. There's the next one. And the final one is this one. very unusual for me to use Sahara House sand, but it fits somehow. So let's get the pieces. Here we go. Using thank you again. Well, no, let's start with this card. I'm going to do the sand first. Put that there. Let me just hold that down. Just turn it around, make it look a little different. Go. Right, so there's our sand. Then I'm going to pull out Mossy Meadow. Oop. Very fond of Mossy Meadow. I was so glad when after it had been an in colour, it came back. That was maybe I should do it the right way. I mean, it doesn't matter which way I ink it, but it's always dangerous to have inked it upside down and then forget to switch it over. So there we go. Now, when I did this for my demonstration card, I found that my Mossy Meadow was rather needed re-inking. So I re-inked it, so it's good, but in order to fix it on this one, where I had some very bare patches, I used the Wink of Stella. And so I'm going to do the same because I like the effect. In fact, I don't know if you can see this, there's some glitter here because I got more of the, oh, I did that a bit badly, didn't I? Let's try and fix that. So not only does it make it sparkly, it adds a bit more of the Mossy Meadow. As you can see it on my brush. And I thought, we're underwater, everything will be wet and therefore glittery, or glimmery anyway. And so this seemed like a good idea. So you can just let the Wink of Stella move the ink around, or you can give yourself a little more ink, like so, which will also be, did I already do this one? No, I don't think so. Whilst adding the glitter, you can add a bit more colour too if you want. And you've also got a nice glittery corner. I don't know what would happen if I stamped with that. I don't know if it would pick it up. But it's at the corner, so no big deal. And as we've mentioned before, when people are colouring, they don't talk. So I'm trying to keep talking so that you're not all falling asleep there. But it's quite tricky. Don't know why, but it has been observed. So, did I get everything? Yeah, maybe. There we go. Fix that a bit. Now, don't forget to wipe your wink of Stella clean, otherwise the next time you're doing something presumably in a very light colour and you're winking it, you will get the mossy meadow on it, which probably isn't what you'd want. So oh yes, we're using the thank you again. I didn't make these all at the same time, so I didn't really think about the fact that they were all thank yous, but you can always use thank yous, can't you? So, put it down more than I think, down on the right hand side, and then it becomes straight. Yeah, that's how it's working. So, close that up. I don't need my spare piece. I'm just going to add this to the card, about there, I think. Yep. And I am astounded. I mean, I really am not fond of Sahara sand. I mean, it's not grey, but it's just not very interesting. But I love it with mossy meadow, and I didn't know that before. So, nice discovery. I wonder what other combinations of cards that I've never done that I should have. May have to investigate doing different colours, because you do get stuck in a rut sometimes. So again, I'm going to pop these up. And I made these fish, they were more mango melody-ish than any other colour. And that looks really good with these colours. So, he's upside down. So I need to make a card with Mango Melody and Mossy Meadow. And possibly Sahara Sand. I would never have put those together. I mean, I did, but this was because I had cut out, as you can see, a bunch of little fishies, and I was playing around with them to see which ones I liked, and these ones were perfect. Oh, I know what I'll do with the first one. He is going to be right about, I think there, to hide that bad colouring I was doing. This one can go about there, and this one can go in the middle of them, kind of about. Oops, he hasn't got an eye. There we go. This one can go, they've got green eyes. And so, yeah, I do like these colours. This is amazing. You never know what you're going to learn. So, here's what I've just made. A bit dye heavy, I know, but the dyes are fantastic. But as you can see, you can make I really like this card. You can make a really good card with, push it up a bit. You can make a really good card with the stamping, and I don't know that I would want to make a card without any die cuts for this one, because it's so brilliant. So I think that's about it. So I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful time with families and friends, and I will be here next Sunday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. It won't be Christmas cards because, you know, kind of done with those. I'm thinking of doing more birthday cards to build up a stash of birthday cards. So I might even do a class for it, and but I'll probably plan that over Christmas when I've got some time to sit around and think things. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to share my video, and I'll put you in the raffle. And I will see you next Sunday. Thanks so much for joining. Bye.